All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is North Face, coming from the artist Knox featuring bro, hold on. Kvng Moses, most likely, but probably wrong. It's probably King Moses, guys. All right, let's get it. Let's go ahead and jump into it immediately, guys. Let's check it out.
Heat is burning cold when his meat is turning raw with it. See him, they don't know. Hit his Peter Rose of Moses. Lukewarm in the dark. Matthew's got a mark verse. Him, no testament. If you got the answers, will it leave it?
Bro, hold on. We'll start over. Obviously, he's starting out with the overall play of words. He's playing on the words here.
Heat is burning cold when
heaters are burning, cold winters. A heater could be a couple of things, obviously, because heaters are burning during cold winters, obviously. Heater is also another name for a firearm. So if it's burning, that means he's overusing said firearm, right? Cold winter could also mean maybe like terrible times, bad times, a depression, if anything, right? Something is going on that's absolutely horrific in his life that he's having to absolutely use a firearm to solve his problems. That's kind of what I'm getting from this here.
and his meat is turning.
Meters are turning. Just roll with this. Okay, meters turning. They are just rolling in a circle. So that's what I get from that.
Roll with it. See him, they don't know. Hit his Peter Rose.
A hitter is like a person who just basically walks up to you and removes the head from your body, guys.
Moses. Lukewarm in the dark. Matthew's got a mark verse. Him, no testament.
All right, no testing, men. Luke.
Warm in the dark.
Matthew and Mark. Maybe he was pointing out the synoptic gospel, potentially, because all three of these individuals have different kind of point of views, and they also have their own separate books also, right? So Matthew himself, he was like a tax collector, super intelligent, he knew math very well, obviously, if he was a tax collector, before he was actually made one of the Lord's apostles, right? Luke was a writer. For the most part, he did not actually meet Jesus, but he himself was like interviewing people that, how do you explain it, guys? Like eyewitnesses for the most part, right? Then he would write the stories of the eyewitnesses. And then Luke was pretty similar to Matthew in many ways, right? And so the interesting part about these three people is that all of their stories seem to overlap each other. Not all of them. A good amount of their stories are overlapping. And so maybe the no testing men, double entendre, is kind of pointing out the fact that there's no reason to test them, those men, because their stories overlapped and they didn't really encounter each other. You get what I'm saying here? So how can three people from three different places, in a sense, have the same exact stories? No testing men. There's no need to, right? Also double entendre for no testament.
See him, they don't know. Hit his Peter Rose of Moses. Lukewarm in the dark. Matthew's got a mark verse. Him, no testament. If you got the answers, will it leave it with your next of kin? Rapping out of Maryland, no mansions that I'm building. I'm a vogue killer, road dealer, soaked in it, no.
1 second.
No testament.
Bro, this is dense. Calm down, Knox.
If you got the answers, will it leave it with your next of kin? Rapping out of Maryland, no mansions that.
Okay, Marilyn Manson, he's an atheist. Let's see where we're going with this.
If you got the answers, will it leave it with your next of kin? Rapping out of Maryland.
Okay, so he's from Maryland, rapping out of Maryland. All right. Well, I don't get the first. It's obviously a homophone, but I have no idea what the rapping aspect of this means. I think what he's saying here is, all right, he's not. I don't know if he's like making a play on the concept of wealth here. Could be, or if he's making a play on the concept of atheism. Like he's not building any type of like satanic figures, because I think Marilyn Manson is pretty much kind of that, right? So maybe that's what he's saying. He's like, I'm not building any, or I'm not putting any energy or effort or anything into the concept of building anyone like Marilyn Manson. He's not building this. He's building his own, self up rather than potentially anything similar to Marilyn Manson.
That I'm building, I'm a bold killer, road dealer, soaked in an old river.
Soaked in an old river. Baptism.
No mansions that I'm building, I'm a bold killer, road dealer, soaked in an old river. Life's a cold bitch, fuck a coat, I'm going in her.
Right. F a coat, I'm going in there. Listen, it is what it is. We can't escape this. We all have this one life that we need to, live to the best of its ability. And if you are in a situation where your whole life seems to be a cold winter, right? You have to say F the coat, bro. I'm going in her, right? Let's get it.
The soaked in an old river. Life's a cold bitch. Fuck a coat, I'm going in her. My homie was a hitter till they gave him 3 strikes.
Again, hitter is someone who will walk up to you and remove the head from your body. They gave him 3 strikes. 3 strikes, life in prison by the sounds of it.
He was on
deck, turned left. He was on deck. To be on deck means that you basically have, if you are someone that's probably a hitter or in the company of hitters, right? Most likely you are pushing some type of poison to your community, right? To be on deck, that means that you have a plethora of items within your, on your person, or at least within your reach, right? So you have a full catalog. You're on deck. You have a whole lot of whatever you're pushing onto your community. Turned left, so something happened. He turned left. He just, whatever he thought was going to happen did not happen in his favor.
Deck, turn left. Now
they're reading him his rights. Oh, left, right. Dope. All right, we're here. Now they're reading him his rights.
Them his rights. He ain't seeing home for life.
Yeah, 3 strikes. He's not going home again, bro. That's probably not going to happen. I guess evil has a price. Yeah.
He was on deck, turn left. Now they reading him his rights. He ain't seeing home for life. I guess evil has a price. Still I see him on these nights.
Right.
Devil on my shoulder saying, let me take that burden.
Okay.
There's levels to this soldier. You won't make it without purpose. There's metals in that toaster. You won't make it out for certain. This soldier, you won't make it without purpose. There's metals.
There's metals in that toaster. Toaster. You won't make it out for certain. I wonder if he's using toaster like this, guys. There are a couple of ways, right? So, for example, in old school boom bap hip hop, this was a toaster, right? Your firearm was a toaster. There are metals in that toaster, metals, right? In that toaster, you won't make it out for certain. So if you sit here and try to live your life by that very specific thing, the toaster, and it's a cold winter where you're going to do anything humanly possible to basically survive, you actually have no certainty that you're going to make it out of that. You have none, bro. You may not, guys. You may not. So,
in that toaster, you won't make it out for certain. Smell the pigs, I'm staying kosher.
Smell the pigs, I'm staying
without
kosher.
Purpose. There's metals.
I think biblically the pigs had something to do with demons, if I recall, at least, right? The demons were sent into the pigs or something like that. Or maybe the demons only had to eat the pigs. Guys, it's something about that and pigs. Demons and pigs. I just cannot recall. I cannot place it right now, guys.
In that toaster, you won't make it out for certain. Smell the pig.
Yeah, I'm staying kosher.
I'm staying kosher. Play the game. There's no reloading.
Reloading is going back to the call out on the toasters, right?
I've been pushing weight.
I've been pushing weight. So yeah, he's just been living the life of a narcotic pusher for the most part, is what he's kind of saying here. I've been moving weight. But all right, let's get it.
And kosher, play the game, there's no reloading. I've been pushing weight.
I've been pushing weight.
Check these cuts. I've been moving freight.
Right.
They say that they love each other's great.
Gigantic number.
Now they eating from your table, pass the plate. It's a cold world, better pack in North Face. Cold world, better pack in North Face. Cold world, better pack in North Face.
Yeah, guys, the chorus is solid. No complaints here. The pre-chorus is good too. No complaints. Well, not neither, but the chorus is definitely, holding it together here, along with the first verse is absolutely phenomenal, bro. Listen, You're nice. You know that, right? Congratulations. This verse was fire.
It's a cold world, don't forget your North Face. It's a cold world, I have a cold heart, just a master move. I'm from College Station, where everybody.
College Station is in Texas. If I recall, Texas A&M is there.
Cold world, better pack a North Face. It's a cold world, don't forget your North Face. It's a cold world, I have a cold heart, just a master move.
Right?
I'm from College Station, where everybody have an attitude.
His delivery is
running a
dope.
business, so I need my money. I do what I have to do. Coming in fast, nigga, stay in your avenue. I'm introverted, I don't want to rap at you, nigga. I'm good. Came at the blue and I'm eager. What up, cuz? I ain't really crippin', it's my relative. I'm overdue for a breather. And that's on my mama. They don't really know who they messing with. I keep it cool and demeanor. My mood be on heater, but I keep the juice in the freezer. Ignorance a beautiful creature. My crew from the zoo, we don't fool with you zebras. We truly hyenas. And life is truly a bitch. I gave my jacket to my little sister. We was young and during this shit. I'm feeling numb. Went through this.
Respect. Listen, he gave his jacket to his younger sister because he was like, bro, I can do this. I have to do this. I don't know what his family life was like to the point where he very specifically had to give his jacket to his little sister. But it sounds like a rough one, guys. I mean, College Station is again, I've only been there for the purpose of Texas A&M. I went there for a game. But let's get
freezer. Ignorance a beautiful creature. My crew from the zoo, we don't fool with you zebras. We truly hyenas. And life is truly.
That's kind of an overused trope in hip hop, though. I mean, we've heard this a lot within hip hop, like, you know, comparing people to hyenas and things like that, because they're ruthless.
Ignorance a beautiful creature. My crew from the zoo, we don't fool with you zebras. We truly hyenas. And life is truly a bitch. I gave my jacket to my little sister. We was young and during this shit. I'm feeling numb. Went through this blizzard alone with the world as cold as it is. Look what I done. Now looking for friends. I'm in this alone with my wife and my kids. My life in the movie. Let's go. Someone call 50 and tell them this one here doozy. She can be warming the mouth and be making a nigga.
My life is a movie. Someone called 50, maybe calling out Get Rich or Die Trying because you know, it was absolutely a wild life that 50 Cent had gone through. He's saying that maybe his life is equal to the story that was being told in Get Rich or Die Trying by 50 Cent's guys.
Let's go. Someone call 50 and tell them this one here doozy. She can be warming the mouth and be making a nigga feel woozy. And when she get cold, she don't dress up. We hop at jacuzzis.
Right.
I'm from the South, so you know I really love to eat her. Ooh wee. The word isn't based on fidelity. That's why the most loyal be struggling. But there's low notes in their melody.
Right.
Ooh wee. The word isn't based on fidelity. That's why the most loyal be struggling. But there's low notes in their melody. To make a change.
Bro, that is so crazy. I was talking to somebody earlier today kind of about the concept of this, right? Like the people who try to stay honest and true to exactly who they are in everything that they do, they don't really get pushed as hard as people who are not, right? Who don't. Just understand this, guys. So, for example, I've been doing reactions. Obviously, I know Knox is a reactor, guys. I remember when Knox had like 200,000 subs, bro, right? I remember that Knox. Anyway, what was I talking about, guys? I just lost my train of thought here. Either way, so I remember, like, you know, starting this channel, and I was just like, okay, cool. How do I really want to do it? Do I want to follow some of the larger ones in terms of how they're delivering their message? And I'm just like, nah, that's not really who I am, bro. I can't just sit there and be like, oh, right, all day long, bro. I can't do that. I have to talk. You get what I'm saying? And like some of the largest reaction channels, I would say, right? No shade, obviously. They definitely are, you know, they're different, right? And I was also told by my manager, right, the one that manages this channel here, they were like, listen, if you want to actually grow, you got to be more like this person, right? This person that doesn't really say anything. He just watches things and does, that's, you know, interesting, right? Don't, you know, but I was like, bro, I can't do that, bro. There's no way I can do that. Listen, I'm fine staying where I am in the community. I'm completely fine. I don't chase subscribers, none of that stuff. So like, bro, you have to be exactly who you are at any time. If people like you, they like you. They'll rock with you. If they don't, then they just don't. You get what I mean here? And that's real, guys. Just always be as real and true to yourself as humanly possible, guys. Don't dumb yourself down for numbers. And absolutely, the world calls for that, guys. All right, I mean that, guys. The world calls. The faster you dumb your product down, the more attention you get, just to remain I don't know, guys. Uninformed. It's just a weird thing, guys. Either way.
The world isn't based on fidelity. That's why the most loyal be struggling. But there's low notes in their melody.
Right.
To make a change, I had to detach. It was easy when no one was there for me. Bottom line is that it's never fair. It's a cold world, tread carefully.
Right.
Moses,
I've been pushing way. Check these cuts, I've been moving frame. They say that they love each other's grace. Now they eating from your table, pass and play. It's a cold world, better pack in North Face. Cold world, better pack in North Face. Cold world, better pack in North Face. It's a cold world, don't forget your North Face.
Let's continue our team coverage in Prince George's County. Our John Henry joins us live from National Harbor. John, you've been out there for a few hours now. What are you seeing?
Are you tired of this? Of the snow? Heck yeah, man. Either give me a lot of snow or none at all.
All right, guys. Dope. No complaints throughout. I love all the references, and it's definitely probably, North Face, the company, probably needs to check this out, guys. All right. Listen, let me know in the comments of the next thing from him that I should be listening to, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can. All right. Listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly. All right.